Hello, welcome to the Met Office Christmas Outlook forecast. Snowy scenes across central parts of Britain may have added to the festive mood recently, but it appears we've peaked too soon. Because in the run-up to Christmas, well, it's going to turn increasingly mild. And rather than a white Christmas, for many of us, it will just be a windy Christmas and Boxing Day. Low pressure will dominate our weather next week, but at the moment, high pressure is dominating our weather. And under clear skies at the start of Tuesday, -4 degrees was recorded at Bournemouth. A big contrast in the north where cloudy skies and 15 degrees, but by Thursday morning, clear and cold in the north, cloudy and mild in the south. Now this cloud cover is tied into a weather front, but the weather front not very active, not bringing a great deal of rainfall because it's running into our area of high pressure, which still dominates the weather as we close out the working week. But by Friday it's sinking southwards, allowing mild air to topple across the country from the Atlantic. As well as mild air, it's going to be increasingly breezy on Saturday and into Christmas Eve. The breeze bringing lashings of rainfall into the Scottish mountains and some wet weather for other northwestern parts of Britain as well. But sheltered from the northwest, many places will be dry. Could be a busy weekend for travelling, and it doesn't look like we'll have a great deal of disruptive weather to affect our roads. But it will be grey and it's going to be mild. It's not going to be very festive. This is the extent of the mild air on Christmas Eve. Does that mean it's not going to be a white Christmas at all? Well, actually, it's complicated because we've got very cold air digging south across the mid-Atlantic. And as that comes up against mild air, well, a big temperature contrast fuels an active jet stream. The jet stream, fast-flowing, high-level winds in the sky, tends to pick up low-pressure systems and move them around the globe. And look at what happens on Christmas Day. That jet stream sinks south across the country, returning these blue colours to the north. And with those blue colours in place, well, there's always the possibility on Christmas Day that we could see some wintry weather, a few flakes of snow even for some favoured locations. But it doesn't look like we'll see widespread snowfall because we've still got mild air across southern parts of Britain. And after a dry start to Christmas, that active jet stream will start to dominate our weather. It's an angry jet stream bringing deepening low-pressure systems across the Atlantic, and it's pointed straight for us by Christmas Day. That means this conveyor belt of low-pressure systems is going to start to head our way throughout next week. Low pressure in charge. Increasingly, it will turn unsettled with bouts of rain and strong winds. Now, this is shown quite clearly on one of the more technical charts we use here at the Met Office. These are various weather forecasts going backwards in time, the most recent one at the top. And this is when the forecast is valid for, so we've got Christmas Eve here, Christmas Day there, all the way out to the 1st and 2nd of January. The reds and the blues don't mean temperatures, they're all about pressure, and it's high pressure, here, shown clearly here with the reds, and low pressure highlighted in blues. And you can see that real step change, Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. All of the latest forecasts and the current one show clearly reds going into blues, high pressure changing to low pressure, and that low pressure dominating the weather throughout next week and beyond. But a lot will change between now and then, so if you do have any travel plans or you want to get out and about this Christmas, it's always worth heading to the Met Office website for all the latest weather forecasts, or even if any warnings are issued. And of course the Met Office app, and you can follow us through the Met Office social media channels. Have a great Christmas.